All right. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video today. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, we are going to go through a quick tip on how to figure out if your Tesla or the Tesla that you're shopping for, not the one that posted into your Tesla account, one that you're shopping for on the websites, whether it has hardware 4.0 or hardware 3.0, and also what could that potentially mean for you when you are taking delivery, and why that you would want hardware 4.0 and why it might not make sense at the end of the day. But we're going to talk about that plus a variety of topics. But before we get into that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching on the stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best behind Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there that has all the different banks and financing and tricks so that you can get the best possible deal. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And shout out to my latest Patreon members. We've got Josh, Narayan, sorry if I messed that up, Sebastian, thank you for supporting. If you want to check it out and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide with all the best financing rates for financing your Tesla, definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. But let us take a look at this. So of course, as you probably have realized, there is a bunch of Tesla Model Ys that have hardware 4 that are rolling off of the production lines. There's also still an inventory, a lot of hardware 3.0s that could be in inventory or could be still producing off the line. It seems like there's a general consensus that Fremont is producing hardware 4 at this point, but Austin, there's still hardware 3.0 being mixed in regardless of the fact on both vehicles from the Austin factory. So there are ways that we can try and figure out from the VIN whether you have hardware 3.0 or 4.0, but it's not 100% clear at the end of the day. But on top of that, shout out to Brandon Flash on Twitter. He actually went to a Tesla store. He went to drop by his local area, and he noticed that he was at the Tesla store and he was asking them which vehicles have hardware 3.0 or versus hardware 4.0, and they actually have some sort of system, whether it's in their back end or something, from what it seems like, that they can tell whether it's hardware 4.0 or hardware 3.0. And he actually came to the conclusion, or they came to the conclusion, it seems like cars with a discount have hardware 3.0 and cars without a discount have hardware 4. And that kind of makes sense, right? With these newest technology with hardware 4.0 coming out right now, they're probably trying to add this extra discount onto vehicles to try and clear them out. So that's where we've always promoted websites like waitingfortesla.com, where you can see and take a look at all the different discounted Tesla Model Ys that are actually out there and available. And you can see right here on the page, there's 179 brand new Model Ys available across the country, and most of them have some sort of discount. So these are probably inventory vehicles, and they most likely have hardware 3.0. And so of course, quick plug, if you are interested in buying a Tesla or trying to secure one for actual delivery, you can get an extra 500 supercharger miles by using a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. First, you got to do is click it open first so that it loads up into the screen, and then once you go back to waiting for Tesla, you click a reserve on one of the vehicles. You got to get this pop-up message that pops up when you actually click onto a vehicle, and then it should say Elisa referral attached so that you can actually get your 500 supercharger miles. Once you've got this green check mark, then you're good to go. Go ahead and place the order so you can secure the 500 supercharger miles, or really the 1500 super Tesla credits at the end of the day. But let's talk about hardware 4.0 and what's the case. Let's talk about the case for it, I guess. Most of the time when you think about hardware 4.0 or what people are thinking, it's because it's the latest technology, just like the latest iPhone, but really it has everything to do with full self-driving, the bigger cameras, the latest processor, the technology on stuff. So if you're 100% buying the full self-driving package for $15,000, then I would not accept any vehicle that has hardware 3.0 at all. But if maybe you're thinking about buying the subscription, the $100 to $200 a month full self-driving subscription, then yes, I would also consider trying to wait for a hardware 4.0 on top of that. But The other case for making sure your vehicle has hardware 4.0 is resale value. Of course, you're probably going to keep your Tesla Model Y for 3 to 5 years, and you probably want the latest, greatest technology on it, even though probably by 5 years from now, will probably be at like hardware 5.0 or hardware 4.5. So it will most likely be outdated in that aspect. But the flip side is this, like, I certainly feel like a lot of customers out there don't even care about hardware 4.0. They just care about buying a Tesla. And so the resale value might not be as impacted at the end of the day. So I would say if you've got a better deal, if you've got your trade-in locked in at a pretty high rate, if you got financing squared in at a lower rate, lower than 5.59%, because you use one of our banking lenders down below and the Patreon link down below in the description to get the full list, then maybe that'd be worth it, because you don't want to wait another 30 to 45 days. Because at the end of the day, if you release your VIN, if you place your order on hold, your order could take another 2 to 3 to maybe even 4 weeks. So it might not be worth it. And at the same time, maybe this $500 discount or even a bigger discount, because there are some demo vehicles on the inventory, like the ones right here on the screen, both of them Model Y long ranges, $2,250 discount, and the other one at an over $3,000 discount. If one of these pop out to you and you're interested, then it might be worth it to just take delivery of it ASAP and not really worry about the hardware 3.0 or the hardware 4.0. But definitely a quick way to see if your vehicle has hardware, or if one of these vehicles that you're interested has hardware 4.0, just take a look, and most likely if it has a discount, it probably has hardware 3.0 and not the hardware 4.0. So if you're 100% gung-ho, you want a hardware 4.0, then I would say maybe just go on to the Tesla Model Y ordering site. Make sure you click a Tesla referral code first so you can get your free supercharger miles, like the one down below in the description, and then go ahead, give Tesla your $250, and then go ahead and you can place your deposit. It seems like right now deliveries are anywhere from June to July, so it could be a short wait. I mean, right now we're in June. It is the last month of the quarter, and we could see potential more incentives, but probably not for the Model Y. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the next topic, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link. We can support the channel, and there's a variety of benefits, but some of them include actually scheduling a call with me, where you can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. And after you join the Patreon, you get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the credit unions and banks out there that all have interest rates lower than Tesla financing, lower than Tesla's 5.69%. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And as an added benefit, I do respond to all Patreon DMs or direct messages in the Patreon app. So if you want to join that and get access to the Patreon, definitely check it out. Patreon link